Hello, welcome back to Average Gamer Plays Factorio. Now, I've been thinking about what to do with this plastic factory. I'm wondering whether to rebuild it, redesign it, or just build a second one. And I've decided that I'm just going to build a second one up here. And the reason I'm not going to redesign it is that this works. Apart from all the too many trains lining up, but that's only because it doesn't produce as much as it should. But what it does all right. So I'm going to duplicate this. There's nothing broken with it basically, and if I redesign it, it's just going to be a redesign and it's not going to produce any more or any less or anything differently. So I might still do it at some point in the future for the sake of making everything all really nice and neat and tidy and just to have something to do while monitoring the factory. But for the time being, I'm going to go with my idea of turning that one round. And even if I actually put it in down there, because I'm not going to need these trains coming in. Yeah, I can use all of this coal. So, right. Octagon builds plastic. It needs, let's just make a note of the parts list. 6,600 belts. 18 big electric poles. 8 substations. Right, let's see what I've got in stock. I've got 6,700 belts, that should be enough. Tick. I need more speed modules, so I need about 1,000 of those. Big electric poles. Plenty of substations. Right, okie dokie. Let's head over to just empty that out. Let's pick up some roboports as well. Now, I was thinking as well about taking out some of the roboports from the solar panel solar field. I'll have to do some tests as to if I expand it, will the robots still need to get, I mean, they might have to spend a bit longer recharging, but I've heard that if we're short on UPS space, then removing some of the roboports is a good idea, because they do take a bit of processing power even if they're not doing anything, and most of the roboports in that solar field aren't doing anything, although they are useful depending on which direction I actually expand it in the future, which is why I'm thinking about sort of taking out every other strip of them and just still leaving lots of roboports in there, but they're just being a bit spaced further apart. Did I have lots more beacons that I stored away in here? Well, we'll have those oil refineries, because we needed some of those. Pipe to ground, we needed 1,000, right. 50, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,000 of those. We'll have a whole bunch of, that only holds 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. That only holds 100 and something, so I do need another chest full of those. Blue Wonderlands, I picked up chemical plants. Right, that will probably... Oh yeah, no, I think I have plenty of steel chests. Right, let me just put the Spidertron down. Let's just have a wander over to this solar panel array and just have a look at right, if I were to take out now, they're not connected together for logistics, but they are still connected together. So if I leave that one and basically take out sort of every other row going across, like all of... Whoop. Every other row going across, and I'll probably just use like a deconstruction planner and swipe it up, but every other row going up now then. Will that still work for building, or are they now going to be completely separated? No, I think that's going to break it, because even though they are still sort of everything's still covered on a green area, I think they do need to actually be connected to each other. So I mean, I won't bother sort of putting those back in over there, because I'm not going to be flying over this particular area, I don't think. Even if I'm expanding to the top, they're still going to be flying sort of in this direction. So there's a whole bunch of roboports that I can sort of recover from down in this sort of quadrant. But yeah, I'll have another think about the best way of removing roboports from that solar array. Because if we have a look at the power, well, the roboports don't actually, they don't, alright, so they may not drain any power. Oh, they do when they're being used, maybe. And these aren't really being used, but they might have an effect. Roboport render preparation, I don't know. See, they do have an effect, I think, on the UPS. So I'll think about taking the robots out of there eventually. Now then. Right, let's head back over. No, let's go to Mega Base Storage, because I can then load up the train with all the other stuff that I need. So let's see. Right, we've got some speed 3s. We'll have a few rails on us. We've got plenty of pipe to grounds for the time being. Oh, I don't think I picked up any medium power poles. Okay. I had a passenger station here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Are they called? Okay, let's get Spidertron again. Let's get my... This is going to completely knacker my UPS for a second. But we hold that in that direction and we put it down about there. Now then, Roboport off. Let's just put everything down there into a couple of chests. Now I need to have yeah, I'll have the Roboports, I'll have the power poles, those and those. Did we put anything else? I don't have any robots on me anymore. Okay, so now, yes, this is all going around checking up a few bits and pieces. So we've got some, you know, connected networks there. Done this sort of thing before. Now then, let's just pick everything else up out of that. We had we'll put down provider chests. We'll put everything in the provider chests. Put all the bots in. There you go. And we'll just throw all of that into those chests and just let them get on with it, and then we'll see what's missing afterwards. Okay. Don't tell me they've all come back. Instruction 691 out of 696. Wow. Alright, so did they just need time to wake up or something? Right, those don't have power. What was it that linked? Each bank with power. Maybe it was something that I put in after I blueprinted it. Maybe I just manually put those in. Yeah, that's possible. see what I'm doing because there's no light. Yeah, the problem is there's not enough. Right, medium power poles. I think they were at the starter base. Yeah, I'll take up all those ghosts because I was going to reorganize the you know, we don't need any rails coming in here. We'll just sort of reorganize. Yeah, I'm going to take these lines up as well. I'm going to reorganize the stackers coming in as well. Now, I'm wondering if there's going to be any holes in this, because I don't know if I press shift when I put it down. Time will tell, I suppose. Let's just see what the statistics have been like over the last hour. 3,800. Been meaning to double check actually. Let's just all those down. Curious about this junction here. I don't know whether there's any missing rails on it or if it's just the way it looks on the map. There are missing rails on it. Come on. And all of a sudden, as soon as you start fixing the problems, everything starts running smoothly, I think. That is all good. Did we use up all of those modules? Wow, okay. Right, so we need 400 speed modules, plus I need to wire in these rail stations and the pump jacks. Well, I've got pump jacks there. Modules, right. Let's just pick up what we've got on there. Let's consolidate what we've got. And there we go. Right. So we have a little patch of oil over here. Nine. Is there any more around there? Or is it just a 9? Okay, that is quite a small patch. But we shall see if we can get that. Yeah, let's take up. That's basically we need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Yeah, I'll grab from over there. That's all 31. I need 12 lines of oil, so those I'll have 2 per thing, so those will do 8. I mean basically I just need 4. Well, what I'll do is, because this has got more oil in it, right, so of this other oil patch here I need 5 lines. Right, which two aren't connected yet? I think it's... Right, we now need 12 miners. Let's pick it up instead of just pressing escape. Three, 6, 9. Really matter where it is. Okay. Because I didn't have any substations on me. Okie dokie. That is 197 million, so let's just tag that. So we now have coal coming in. And we have plastic being produced. 27 gigawatts. We don't have any plastic being produced down there, so right, 4, 7. Yeah. I just didn't connect this one up to any oil. Right, 7. Did I change this one to only have 4 lines coming off it, or is there 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 8. Right, okay, so I probably do need... We shall see if there is enough. So that now has oil, that is making plastic, that one is, so is that. Right, now then. Let's go and get some rails and let's connect these stations in. So we have rails in at the bottom, so let's do a I mean, I could still have the same sort of stacker as I had before, because it's only the same capability as the sort of stacker I'm going to put in now. Already there's a train coming. Of course it can't get out anywhere yet. Lots of trains coming, wow. Well, I can't believe sort of how quickly all the trains are starting to flock to this station here. It shows you how much of a demand there was for plastic in the factory. $21,000, that's just going out. Ah. Okay, so let's have a look at the production statistics. 101,000, and we're only using 63,000 a minute, so we should not have any. Well, yeah, 102,000 a minute being produced, 64,000, 63,000 being consumed. Right, so we shouldn't really have well, I'm just concerned that that seems to be going down. Right, well that should certainly sort out all the plastic supply problems, and it should eliminate all the traffics. There's nothing waiting here to pick up plastic, so these stations are just filling up. Though to be fair, that one doesn't have enough in it, that one doesn't have enough. That one does, so if there is a demand for plastic, it can easily send a train to this station here. Let's just have a look at the other plastic factory, and then that has also quietened down a lot. Right, that's got 80,000 in it, that's got 77,000, and that's got 70,000. So we do not have a plastic supply problem anymore. I mean, it probably was sort of quite busy. See, that is now down 44, 45. So we're still going to send another train to that station because there's still capacity in there. That is down 96. So it still needs to send trains to these stations. But as long as we produce red circuits at... It remains to be seen whether we're producing red circuits faster than we're using them. But I don't think we're going to have an issue producing red circuits, certainly not at this particular factory, and I'm still quite prepared to build another one if I have to, and I think I probably will. Wondering why that crate there was empty, but I think it just never had a chance to fill up, to be honest. 14. They hold 64,000, I think. Yeah, so I've pretty much got no red circuits in stock, so I definitely need to build another red circuit factory. So let's make a start on that. I'm going to build it over there. We should be able to work our way around this oil plant there. Octagon. red circuits, fewer belts, and yeah, in fact, if I do it that way around, I'll need to do some landfill, won't I? No, if I do it like that, I won't need to do much landfill. No, I'll do it the same way round. Right. Let's landfill that lake. And let's put the red circuit factory in the middle there and do it the same way up as the other one, so at least on the map view it's going to look the right way up. But I've been playing for 2.5 hours now. We have sorted out our plastic supply problem. We're now making 123,000. We're using 72,000 a minute, so we still needed definitely more than one plastic factory. So okay, and then I'll keep an eye on the power as well. To do build second plastic factory, done. Build second red circuit factory. I'll do that later. I might need to make some more landfill from somewhere because I haven't got a landfill factory at the moment. Right, so let's just have a quick look at science packs over the last 10 minutes. We're at full speed on red and yellow and a little bit down on the others, but I suspect that's because they were fully stocked. But yeah, we'll put in a second red circuit factory. I'll have to keep an eye on those oil reserves, especially that one that I've just got going off that single pump. I did miscalculate on the number of pipes I'd be able to get and the number of pumps I was able to put down. But there's plenty of oil around. But I like the fact, I mean, even when I put this in, you know, the amount of, oh, it's just out of radar range, but the amount of miners I've got on there compared to even the size of that coal patch, that's not going to run out. And certainly, you know, the fact that I've got all this just there as well, so I'm never ever going to need to get train the coal in for this one. Yeah, 120,000. That's got 100,000 in it, so that's nearly 2 trains worth. That's fine. That is fine. I'll leave it there for now. I'll gather the materials I need to build this red circuit factory, and I might sort of build it off camera. And yeah, we need landfill, and we need a few bits and pieces. It might take a while to get some of them made. So I will leave it there for now, and I will say See you next time.